Hello, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to the Rhythmic Resonance Podcast. This is your host, TR, and this week I sat down with Zach James. Zach is a local artist from Helena, Montana that has been involved with the music scene for over a decade. From creating pop and funky hits to diving deep with introspective and heavy lyrical content, Zach is a multifaceted creative that stands out as one of Montana's best in the recent years. As season 1 comes to a close, I wouldn't want anyone else to be featured on this final episode. I've been following Zach's career since 2018. I've seen him perform a few times, and I greatly appreciate his raw talent and authenticity whenever I get the chance to see him and chat with him. Truly a personal favorite. But before I say too much, here's Zach James on the Rhythmic Resonance Podcast, episode number 25 at Area 41 Collective. So, where are you from?
I'm from Montana, baby.
Montana, baby.
I was born in Billings, but I've lived in like every major Montana city.
Okay.
And even some minor Montana cities.
Sweet.
But I mostly grew up in Butte, Montana and Helena, Montana.
Okay.
Going back and forth. I moved 24 times before middle school.
That's insane.
And then Helena for middle school and high school. Damn. So I would probably say Helena.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it kind of like?
It was awful. Boring. Nothing going on. Helena, shout out to Helena, but it kind of sucks. It's like especially as a younger kid, it's like the library of Montana cities, I like to say.
100%.
There's a bunch of fun stuff to do. There's a bunch of lakes and mountain biking, but I was poor. So you don't get, you can go look at the lake and climb up the mountain on your feet. But for the most part, just running around Helena, getting in trouble.
Sure.
Doing not illegal things, but just, rabble rouser type of stuff.
What was kind of like an average day?
Growing up, we used to dress up like ninjas and go run around Carroll College. Fire. Which was really fun. We'd go fuck with the security guards. We would run, which is crazy because you can't do that other places.
For sure.
Helena, you can dress up in all black and run around at night and you won't get shot.
For sure.
But yeah, we used to run through parking lots and just the security guard would drive over in his golf cart and be like, "I know you're out there.
What are you doing?"
And then I'd play video games, just run around the neighborhood, throw rocks at buildings, I don't know, just stupid stuff.
Just being a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. When did music kind of come in? What were you kind of listening to? Were your parents playing music when you were younger? What was kind of your introduction to music?
I was always banging on pots and pans when I was little. Okay. Which is funny because I don't play any instruments.
Sure.
But I was bang, 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 bang,
Had the
bang.
rhythm in you.
Yeah, my mom's like, he loves music. But my mom would play oldies. I don't even know what era, but he rocks in the rabbit all day long. Rockin' Robin.
Sure.
Shania Twain. My mom was also girl boss because no man in the house or whatever. So it's a lot of Shania Twain and powerful women singers. I can't remember their names right now, but
Dolly Parton or
not Dolly Parton, but who's that lady? Big black horse and a cherry tree. Woohoo, I don't know the names of any of them. A lot of oldies. We had a oldies tape that we put in. And then my mom was in a band too.
Really?
Yeah, she was a vocalist and she would play bass.
Oh, that's fun.
So we would go to her band practice and she would play some badass songs.
Yeah.
I think a little bit of 80s rock.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we were also a talking family too, a little bit when we were younger. So it wasn't a ton of music all the time, but in middle school, I found an MP3 player on the ground, and it had Hard Knock Life Volume 2 by Jay-Z.
Come on.
It had Candy Shop by 50 Cent, and it had I Can by Nas, which is like, I know I can be what I want to be.
Yeah.
If I want confident, I'll be where I want to be. I was like, oh, snap. Like, that was kind of my intro to hip-hop, which was cool.
That's crazy.
Because I was like a timid, scared little kid that was like, oh, I don't know. Like, all my friends were bullies growing up, but I never had friends because we moved so much.
Sure.
So kids would like, you're going to hang out with us. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. You're my friend now. And they like make me steal stuff because I'm white and they were native. And so it was really weird dynamic because like I wasn't really a bad kid, but they were like, we're going to Walmart and stealing like $100 of Pokemon cards. And I was like, I don't want to do that. And they're like, shut the fuck up.
You're like, we're doing it.
I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah, and I found that MP3 player when I was in middle school. And it was funny, dude, because Candy Shop is like a raunchy... Dude, I used to lock the door and get under my covers. But they get to the candy shop. I was like, what's happening? Oh my God. Dun, dun, dun. Nothing. I'm not doing anything. I'm not listening to Candy Shop by 50 Cent. That was my intro. And then I used to write poems, like really stupid poems, like Dr. Seuss. I wrote, 6th grade, I wrote a poem about my hamster who ran away. And then I wrote a poem about Legos, like a whole Lego town. And then, was it like I wrote some poems about like soup or something? My English teacher found it and she's like, this is so good. Good job.
Yeah.
And that was kind of another little moment where I'm like, oh, snap. And then I found the MP3 player, downloaded a bunch of hip hop music.
Yeah.
And then when the Mac Miller Nikes on My Feet video came out, I was like, this guy looks like me. I could do this too. And that's when I started switching from like poems to rapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So would you say like Mac was kind of like a big influence? Like who
100%.
Who influenced you a lot, like as you were younger, kind of getting into that like writing rap stage?
Yeah. It was interesting because I would listen to these like gangster rappers and I couldn't relate to like selling drugs, but all of the pain I could relate to. Because like my dad left when I was young. We would have like abusive stepfathers in and out of the house. We were poor. My family's native. I saw like racial injustice and racism and stuff. And so I was really confusing because I'm like, I'm a white kid from Montana. I'm not in an environment where I go outside and feel in danger from my environment, but I do feel in danger and I do feel on edge and I'm experiencing like these negative socioeconomic issues. So I'm relating to rap music super hard. Jay-Z, Hard Knock Life Volume 2, just the Annie sample and everything. I was like, that was one of my biggest songs. I was like, this is the greatest rap song of all time. Yeah. And he's so confident too. I really needed the confidence because I lacked a lot of confidence as a little kid. I was bullied a lot. And so I could rap though. I learned all the words to that song and I was like, I'm Jay-Z. I can rap. Like I had this terrible life, but I can talk about it and with like all this swagger and coolness and not be a scared little kid anymore. And so I used to just learn the songs and then Mac came, I saw that video and then I just really started to get into like all the hip hop legends, early Kendrick, early J. Cole, Mac Miller, all the old Jay-Z stuff, Nas. And then I was listening to 50 Cent. I was listening to pop and, kind of more stuff that wasn't really about pain or real or high level lyricism. But
sure.
Yeah, mostly the big guys I was listening to. Tribe Called Quest, Mos Def too, Rick, Slick Rick.
Oh yeah.
Like classic stuff too. And then I got into like Joey Badass when he started to come out too. And like, I really liked the hunger, like early Logic stuff. Yeah. When people were hungry, that's what really got me going. Cause I did come from a not great situation. And you like, when you feel that confidence and hunger, it's like, I need this. Yeah. And so I really just tried to recreate that. And that's really what got me into making music.
Yeah. That's badass, man. Yeah. I love that. It's kind of fun. Yeah.
Kind of. But all my early shit too is funny because it's really nerdy. Like my first mixtape, I thought, because I had been making songs, we were recording stuff in my basement, and my first mixtape, I thought everyone had to do a senior project because everyone's talking about their senior project at school. I didn't know it was a class. So there's only like 30 kids doing a senior project. It was a class you took. So I was like, senior project, I better get that done. So I made a mixtape, and it was like all these songs about like, I had a song about Harry Potter, a song about Lord of the Rings, one to rule them all, one to rule them all. Bitch I ball, bitch I ball, bitch I ball, something like that.
Yeah.
I had a Star Wars song. Fire. And then my big one was I'm So Gangster, where we made fun of all the gangster rappers from Helena. And that one blew up. We did a video with Coulter way back when, and it was super stupid. It's super ignorant. Don't go watch it. My friend says
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's super inappropriate. I can stand by most of my verses, but my friend has a really bad verse in there. It's not politically correct anymore. He's half Mexican. That doesn't make it any better. But I can't co-sign that anymore. He asked me to delete it like every month. I'm like, I lost the password to the account.
Oh, no.
They won't let me back in. They're like, the only way you can get the password is if we'll send you the code to your phone number. I'm like, my phone number? I don't have that phone number. But no, we were making fun of everyone who's acting gangster from Helena, because it's like there's no gangsters in Montana. You could push drugs in Montana. You could be cartel in Montana, but like gangs come from a need for like safety in an urban environment for the most part. Like I've been down to LA. I recorded my first mixtape in Compton. You have to respect gangs and the culture, and you have to understand that that stuff is dangerous and like it's not cool. I've talked to gangsters. They're tough, they're hard, they've experienced tons and tons of pain. Most of them don't want to have to live like that. Right. It's like they do it out of survival, and then you're just in it.
And that's like what they know too.
Yeah, you have to respect it. They're warriors, and it's like, because I work at the group home too, and we have kids who want to be in gangs and stuff, and I'm just like, bro, it's not cool. It's hard and it's sad, and that's actually why we listen to it. You listen to a lot of these guys talking. It's because they've overcome stuff.
Right.
So, and even as a young kid, I knew that because I'd seen a lot of pain. I'd seen a lot of, and being in the Native community too, like you see pain, you see struggle and hardship, and you're like, that shit's not cool. That shit sucks. I knew people who sold drugs, people who've been to jail. They're not well adjusted. They're not having a good time. People would rather be soft and well off. Like, so we made fun of all these gangster rappers from Helena that are like, oh, I'm from a gang. I'm like, bro, if you went anywhere else, they'd kill you or like beat you up at least.
Toss your shit.
Yeah, and so, but that one blew up, and it was really fun and funny. And I made CDs with this mixtape, and the sticker was too big, so it got stuck in everyone's CD player.
Oh, no.
I gave out like 300 CDs, bro. I felt bad. I ruined like everyone at my school's CD player. They're like, I know all the words to your songs. I'm like, that's sick. And they're like, not by choice, you asshole. And I'm like, damn. Well, that sucks. Sorry.
No, that's how you like, do it. You
figure out a marketing. Figure out how to get it stuck in their head. Literally, yeah. Yeah, and that was the start of it all. And then I started making, I took like 2 different routes. I did like the hip hop thing and then the pop thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, like, around what time was that, like, year-wise?
2013 is when I made my first mixtape.
Awesome.
And that was like, I mean, I was still making CDs, so that shows how old I am. There wasn't really, like, you could still upload online, and I uploaded everything to DatPiff.
100%.
So, and that was like my first
DatPiff,
release. Yeah, exactly.
bro.
So that was, I think, like 12, 13 years ago.
Okay.
It was the first official release. And then, Coulter was coming up too. Coulter, the cameraman, getting it done, the skinny filmer. And we grew together too, because it was just fun. We had all these fun ideas. He wanted to bring them to life, and we just made it work. And it was sweet. And so it was kind of the start of Kid Wasp was the first group.
Yes, I was going to ask about that.
It was like the OGs. Kind, intelligent diplomats with average-sized penises. Not many people know that. We had and we did that because WASP means like white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. So it's like kind of like I think like a white supremacy term. And we're like, that's not what this is. With average-sized penises. This is not a racial issue. Well, maybe it is, but like not like we're not packing. Small, we're kind, intelligent diplomats, and the WASP is unrelated. But yeah, we started that, and it was a fun little collective. Everyone in that group was super like concerned with the level of lyricism. In fact, Andrew Mitchell, AM, one of the best lyricists I know, he doesn't really rap anymore, but his bars were so next level, his freestyles were crazy, and he didn't swear, and it was nuts.
Fire.
Because when I'm freestyling, I'm rhyming shit with bitch like 100 times.
For sure.
It's just like bop, 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 bop. It's so much easier. So the way he was running it out. But no, it was this fun little collective, and Jesse was making beats. He was like the Kanye of it all. He was like writing songs, making beats for everyone, really getting it done. It was all, everyone was super motivated, and it was a fun era.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I think I've seen like the video with like you've got like a helmet on and you're in a shopping cart.
Yeah. We were just doing whatever we wanted. I think in that video too, we like got a toilet and like put it in my cousin's backyard, and I'm like rapping on the toilet. That was, and there was an era, that was like my first project was senior project, and then I believe from there it was unoriginal, which was all original. For sure. And I made all the beats. I was really into it.
Crazy.
Yeah. I had met Schoolboy Q at Disneyland, which is really weird, but I was on the senior trip.
Yeah.
We went for the business club, DECA, we went to Disneyland.
Yeah.
And it was super embarrassing because I was with a group of people I didn't know.
Oh.
Kendrick was kind of popping. I think Collard Greens had just come out.
Oh, okay.
Or they had Birds and the Bees.
Oh.
And super deep cut. No one knew who Schoolboy Q was.
Yeah.
People barely knew who Kendrick was. And we were standing in line for the Mickey Mouse Ferris wheel. There's 2 different lines. One of them was extra long because it like the ride swung, and then the other side was stationary, and everyone wanted to be on the swinging side. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, we're standing in line. I see Schoolboy Q in like the Disney wizard hat, Mickey Mouse wizard hat. And I'm like, that's Schoolboy Q. And everyone's like, who's that? I don't know who that is. And I was like, he raps with Kendrick Lamar on Birds and the Bees. And they all go, Kendrick Lamar. They yell Kendrick Lamar. And then they all start taking pictures with me and him in the picture, but he's like 30 feet away from me. And so it's just like me going like this, with like them taking all these pictures, and they're yelling Kendrick Lamar. And I'm just like, guys, he thinks you think he's Kendrick Lamar, you assholes. Like, fuck you guys. You guys suck. And he looks over, sees us, and they're taking pictures. Kendrick Lamar. Bro, it lines up to where he's on one side looking this way, and I'm on the other side looking this way. So he's like swinging back and forth, looking at me the whole time. I'm just like trying to look nowhere else. Because he thinks I'm a racist asshole who thinks he's fucking Kendrick Lamar. So I'm like, I know you're Schoolboy Q. Just like looking at, every time I look back, he's just like mean mugging, bro. With his circle glasses on with this little girl on his first album, sitting right next to him. Every time I look back, he's just staring at me. I'm just like, it sucks. And then we get off. He's walking out. I'm walking out. And I'm like, yo, are you Schoolboy Q? I had to clarify. I'm like, I know you're Schoolboy Q. And he's like, hey, what's up? Daps me up. And then he's walking away, and I'm like, there he go. Because that's all those songs had just come out. Yeah. But that changed a lot, too, because it just like brought it to reality. I'm just like, I just met this famous rapper. This is so cool. Yeah. And so from there, I got really inspired, started producing all my own stuff, unoriginal, not really that good at all, I would say. Definitely super weird.
That's how it is when you start now.
But it was fun, a learning process. And then I just really from there decided, I'm like, I don't really care about producing. I think it's fun if I was better at it and it came more naturally. Sure. But really, I just like working with someone, or I don't even care. Everyone gives me shit. Everyone will be like, don't buy YouTube beats. Don't go to BeatStars. Don't be leasing this. Don't be like, bro, I'm just trying to get stuff out there. I don't give a shit. I'll work with people 100%.
Oh, yeah.
But if I find something I like, in fact, I credit all of my success not to any of my own skills besides beat selection. I pick out beats that work well together and that I can flow on. It's all the producers. All the credit goes to them. I'm just along for the ride 100%.
For sure.
Get YouTube beats, get BeatStars beats, doesn't fucking matter. Yeah. Or produce and work with your homies too. Whatever you want to do. Yeah. But no, I think people get held back a lot because they want to be a certain person. And that was me too early on. I'm like, I need to produce all my own stuff.
Yeah.
And I just didn't have a passion for producing. And I was just doing it to be J. Cole and being like, triple platinum, no features, no producers, it's all me.
For sure.
And it's like, I just wanted to have fun with it. So from there, I just started finding beats, messaging people, leasing beats, whatever. And then, yeah. Fun stuff. I'm just yapping, bro.
No, I love it though. I love it. I mean, like, yeah, it's crazy. Like when you're starting out and like your perception of like what you want is, you know, like it changes.
Yeah.
As you go. You know, like started out wanting to do everything yourself, and then you're like, let's hone in a little bit more on like what matters to me the most.
Yeah.
You know, and you figure it out as you kind of go.
Yeah, it is. And you can just, yeah. I mean, I think you should cover your weaknesses, but just capitalizing on strengths instead of trying to bring stuff up if it's not coming. And, or just outsourcing to a friend or to the internet or whatever.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, most of the stuff I make is to express myself. It's not 100%. To be viewed in a certain way or be the coolest guy or even to make money, which is nice because I don't make any fucking money. So that's good that that's not on my goals. I would love to make money, but no, I do it to express myself. And so if I find something online, find something on YouTube, BeatStars, or make something with my friend or whatever, it's like, this is going to allow me to express myself in the best way possible, as opposed to me I feel like people need to build too. People are like, I can't put anything out for 3 years because I'm not good. And so at the end of this 3 years when I'm good, I'll start putting out things that are at 100%. It's like, no, you should put stuff out when you're going to get an F on it.
Right.
Just like, I have tons of songs that I hate that are fully available for you guys to listen to. Go check them out. They suck. Some of my songs, I hate them. I can't listen to them. But there's some people's favorite songs. I have this song called Damn Baby. I hate it. I'm wearing this stupid ass Pharrell hat walking down. I bought this shirt from Ross. I'm trying to be Pharrell, but the whole outfit costs like $22. I'm just like, ooh, what's up, baby? Ooh, so cringy, bro. It's terrible cover. I even remember walking around downtown and people were like, what the fuck? And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Don't trust me. I know. I was just like, wasn't being myself. I was trying to be some cool. I was trying to be Jimmy Jawline is who I was trying to be. I was trying to be who's this character I have that's larger than life and, you know, super pop star. And that's just not actually who I am. And so I was mixing these identities and I was trying to make a song that people would like. I was trying to make a song for TikTok and for the radio, and I was like, this is gonna be sick. And then I put it out and I'm like, ugh, I hate this shit. I can tell it wasn't for me. But there's some people where I'm like, they're like, this is my favorite song by you. I love this song. Damn baby, how the hell you look so good? I don't even understand. I don't know how you do it. I hate it, but people love it, bro. It's so funny, and you shouldn't just try to have like this squeaky clean resume. Right. You should just put stuff out. It's just like life. It's like a photo album. Put that shit out and then be like, I hated that spot of my life. But
For sure.
There it is. I remember it. You can use that to form who you are more
Exactly.
later on.
Yeah. It's like character building almost, you know, like a lot of people are like, oh man, like the stuff I make now is so much better than it used to be. But it's like, you would have never gotten to where you're at if you hadn't made that old stuff, you know.
And I think it's important for people to see your mistakes or see that you make shitty ass music sometimes. Yeah. Because there's young kids coming up that make music and they're like, I'm gonna put out this one song and it's only gonna get 10,000 plays and then I'm gonna delete it because it's not good and I hate it. And it's like, I feel like I was that person before and it's just not realistic, you know. I was watching the Iron Bowl last night. Yeah. And it was Alabama versus Auburn. And those are D1 athletes playing football. Like a lot of people's like top dream, like almost professional athlete. A lot of those guys I'm sure will become professional athletes. And we look at them and we're like, oh snap, these guys are balling out. They're going to school. I bet they're having a great time. They're fucking like elite level athletes having fun. But Auburn lost, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of people don't know how to take a loss. Everyone takes, this is what I've been living by lately. Like everyone takes losses, winners win, and they also lose. And it's like, that's the difference between winners and losers, is that winners are just losers that keep coming back until they win.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of people in my life that are so afraid to lose that they never even play the game.
Yeah.
And that sucks, you know? What really makes a strong winner is your ability to bounce back from a loss. And so having those losses there, having those songs I don't like is super important for, I feel like, younger kids coming up, but also just for me to be like, I lost that Iron Bowl. I lost this point in my life. That's going to be on my record, but let's go forward. Making like a cooler song.
100%.
Come back to the game stronger.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that, the way that you put it, because you can't like learn how to win and you can't learn how to bounce back if you're winning all the time, you know?
It's geared against you.
Right.
You're supposed to be on Instagram, social media, being like, I'm a winner, look at me, well, I only win. And it's like, people, this is a sad reality to me, I think, but like being depressed, being down, being anxious is double hard because nobody wants to see that shit. Right. Especially as a man, and maybe this is just me like growing up in Montana. I'm a Montana man. I'm half native. I have these different things going for me, but like when I get down, I'm just like, no one fucking cares about me.
Right.
No one wants to be around me.
That's how it feels.
And the thing is like, I don't want to say you're a loser if you're depressed, but like that's what you feel like.
Right.
You know? And it's like, it's okay to be a loser. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to lay in bed. It's okay to feel anxious and down. And it's okay to work your way through it, you know? Like what we were talking about before all this started, like you just have to roll with those punches, man. And it's okay. I get depressed all the time. I get anxious all the time.
Yeah.
And when you're in it, you just have to be like, this is just part of life. And I wish we would show that and be more supportive of it. And maybe we would if everyone wasn't so scared to talk about it and share it.
Yeah.
But like, no one wants to like, vlog time. What's up, guys? I'm super fucking depressed. I'm laying in bed all day. And this is all I'm going to do. Probably going to eat like some soup and chips in my bed. Be disgusting. And watch stupid YouTube videos all day and not do anything. So like and subscribe. You know, it's like that. No one wants to see that shit.
No, for sure.
And it's sad. And in the same way that like if you lose a football game, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, you lost the football game." Right. But if you just leave that game being like, "I'm a fucking loser," guess I'll just fucking
be a loser forever. Right.
It's and it is hard because depressions and all that stuff is a very complex issue.
100%.
But I do really think that you get into that mindset of, and I see it with artists, the longer they go, musical artists, whatever, they're like, this shit is not working. I'm a loser. No one's listening. No one's coming to my shows, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Like that happens to football programs too. You know, we're just using football as an example, but like,
right.
Get a new coach, get some new players on the team, switch it up, switch to the new strategy.
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes this is crazy. This is a little extreme, but like when I get depressed and I can't get out of bed, sometimes I will get rid of my bed. I'll like put it up on the wall and sleep on the floor because it's like, and that's intense. That's some like David Goggins shit. But like,
I don't want to sleep on the floor.
Fix the problem.
Right.
You can't be stuck in bed if you don't have a bed. You know, and it's. I feel like a lot of times, at least for me, we're so comfortable in this life that like sometimes you just gotta switch it up sometimes.
Yeah. And
whether that looks like switching up your routine or, I mean, here, I'll promote my latest album.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting ready to do a promo run, but
yeah.
My newest album is about Jimmy Jawline, who's this alter ego, larger than life, superstar, never loses, gets all the ladies. But the newest album is about him being a loser and being a burnt out pop star in LA, that he's a loser. All he has to offer is love. He doesn't have any money. He doesn't have any clout. He can't book any shows. but I love you, baby. All I got is love. And it's like, he's an alcoholic and he's an addict and he's pretty much unbearable and he's super annoying and is, oh yeah, he's the damn baby guy.
For sure.
But he didn't make it, and it's sad and lame, but I present it in a fun way. And I'm just trying to switch things up because people don't want to see. The idea came from, I watched a Meat Canyon video. He's like this really fucked up cartoonist on YouTube. He's my favorite. I love him. He's super good. One of my favorite like content creators. But he did this video where it's like half real life, half cartoons, and he's like inventing ideas. And his subscriber count is right here on the screen, and it just keeps going down. And he's like, he made this fucked up idea about Phineas and Ferb, and he's just like, oh, this is stupid, stupid. And he goes down to his basement, and there's a monster in his basement that he has to like tickle, and it like goos out an idea. It's really weird. And then he like opens the egg that it goos out, and that's like a little mouth in there, and it gives him some stupid idea, and he goes back up and tries to make it.
Sure.
And then the subscribers just keeps going down, and he like gets pissed that the ideas are bad. So he like goes down and like beats up the monster, and it like goos all over him. And then he starts becoming a monster. And then he's just making all these shitty ideas, like pumping out slop, and the subscriber count just keeps going down. And I'm like, that's so interesting because almost everyone else's story is like, how can I win? How can there be a happy ending? How can I become the hero? Even if because that's where the video ends. He's just like, it ends badly. And he's like, I'm losing all my subscribers and I'm a monster. And that's it. And I was like, that's so fun because my whole life making rap music, oh, I'm the best. I got so many bitches. I got so much money, blah, blah, blah. I don't have any bitches or money. I'm just fucking talking. I'm just like, I'm manifesting or whatever. Like, I'm just, what the fuck? Like none of this is even really happening. And so I was like, what if I tell an honest story that's exaggerated, where I become this giant pop star who really gets to the top and has 100 million monthly listeners, and then I crash and burn and no one likes me anymore, and all my Instagram likes or posts only get 5 likes, and I can't get a gig, and no one will let me into any parties. It's like, it's fun to tell stories like that because not all stories should be happy. We shouldn't aim to be happy all the time. And that's even like from my childhood, all of those stories, the reasons I connected with them, even though they were like, what's up, I'm Jay-Z, I made $100 million. The reason that's cool is because he came from the bottom. It's like not cool to listen to Mark Zuckerberg be like, I made $100 million last night. Hey, what's up? You're like, no one fucking cares. You're an asshole.
Right.
But like, if you have some pain in that story, it transforms the narrative. And yeah, it's fun to not take yourself so seriously and be like Jimmy Jawline, silly name.
Sure.
Disco king, dancing, and he's not even good at dancing. He's just fucking doing his thing, and
Just
everyone's
moving.
like, he's doing his thing, I guess. It's fun to switch up the story.
Yeah.
Because I get so tired of I get tired of myself being like, I'm the man, I'm the hardest, I'm the best.
For sure.
And it's just got to flip that narrative sometimes.
Yeah. And that's the cool thing about like art and being artistic and creative is like having the ability to like take on those different characters and like come up with different ideas. Cause like you can tell stories about your life all you want, but like I think, and this is just like a personal opinion, I love artists that have like different character names and like they become these different entities that like, yeah, it's still that person obviously, but like their persona is someone else. And that brings on an entirely new perspective. It's kind of like writing plays and writing
100%.
Stories, like short stories or I don't know. Just
you can be both characters. You can be, I feel like a reason depression and anxiety is so heavy is because you're like, this isn't me. I don't get anxious.
Right.
I don't get depressed.
Right.
I'm a man.
This
I'm
is not
Zach.
who I want to be.
I'm a Montanan. I'm a rapper. I'm a singer. I'm good at these things. I'm good at talking to women or making new friends or whatever. Like I've done this before. I've been successful. And then when you hit that wall, you're like, I've become a new person or I'm filling this role that I don't identify with.
Yeah.
And both of those things can be true at the same time. It's like you can be anxious and depressed and sad and bummed out and not feel like you want to be that person. And you can still be yourself, or you can still be this other person too. They exist at the same time. That's actually like I really love old Eminem,
Yeah.
Marshall Mathers.
I was going to say, I was like,
Slim Shady. I even have Fire Season 2 has like a homage to Slim Shady called Shady, you know? And so I was really trying to recreate that. But I love the idea because it's like the thing about Slim Shady is he's like, in my opinion, everyone has that crazy side. Everyone has that potential. Everyone's like, my boss did me dirty. I'm going to drive my car into a building, you know? And it's like, it doesn't mean you're going to do that.
Right.
And like having those feelings might make you feel crazy. But I don't think, the more I talk to people, the more I'm like, everyone experiences all of these things. Everyone gets depressed. Everyone has these crazy ideas and thoughts. Everyone has these feelings, and not all of them are safe to express. Really, the only safe ones to express are like, I'm doing great.
Right.
I'm making a bunch of money. I have a bunch of, like, I'm doing so well. And so it's interesting because I don't even really explain this that much, but my latest project that I put out in April is called Jawbreaker. It's like, there's multiple meanings. One is that my family and people I know have experienced domestic violence. And so that's what some of it is. It's about.
It's a heavy project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But another concept of that album is a Jimmy Jawline diss. Fuck Jimmy Jawline. All he wants to talk about is being happy and being fun, and he likes to sing in the shower, and everyone only knows Jimmy Jawline. No one knows Zach. Like, wake up feeling like a bitch. Like, shut up, fuck you. I'm gonna break your fucking jaw, bitch. Pow, pow, pow.
No,
which is
dude.
really cool that Jawbreaker went to my number 1 on Spotify.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't designed for people to listen to. It was designed to be like, fuck you for being happy all the time and pretending to be this person that isn't real. And so it's fun to be like, Zach James is dissing Jimmy Jawline. And now Jimmy Jawline's next project is like, that ruined his career. Like, he's a bum now that's just like stuck on fame. Jimmy Jawline is basically like Bruno Mars if he like suddenly hit like a steep decline, you know, and now he's swearing all the time and he doesn't give a fuck. He's smoking cigarettes and getting drunk by himself. And like, that's what the project is. Like, Zach James ruined this happy persona. And it's all really just like a metaphor for that, like your biggest enemy is yourself. Like, you want to pretend to be happy all the time. You want to not listen to me and not listen to your feelings. I'm going to put you on blast. Like, fuck you. Here's all your shit for the world to see. Like, you don't get to pretend like you're happy all the time because that's not real. And so it's fun to work through things like that. And it also loosens stuff up because it's not as serious. It's all just it's a play. You're writing a play now, and you get to loosen up from the characters, and you get to be the different characters, and you can be like, when I'm sad, I'm happy. Like, I'm going super hard. Like, these sad songs, these painful songs are my number 1 Spotify songs. And when I'm happy, I'm sad because I'm pretending and it's not real. And I'm like, people at the grocery, how you doing today? I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm terrible. Everything sucks. Have you fucking seen the prices of everything? I'm broke, bro. But it's, I'm good. How are you? And I get it. That's how society works. But you got to break free, man, or you're going to get burnt out and quit.
Yeah. Well, I guess while we're on the topic of like Jawbreaker, that project like reminded me so much. It was like Fire Season 2 and like Babyface. In like one project. And I don't like, because I heard, is that what it's called? Babyface?
Yep, Babyface.
In like 2018 when I like first, I think one of my homies who like went to Helena High School was like, yo, you ever heard of this guy, Zach James? Like,
let's go.
No, like, because I thought that I was like one of the only people doing it, you know? And obviously, like, I feel like a lot of people's cases when they're starting out is like, they don't know anyone else who's doing it. But he put me on to like you and Tylo and like a couple other local people, and it was just like, holy shit. like I can relate. I relate so much to this.
Right.
And it's just the idea of like putting yourself on blast a
Yeah.
little bit and but also like talking about like real life shit. Like I feel like, to me at least, Babyface was like, I've been through it, you know, and like I need to learn to love how I've been,
Yeah.
you know, and like appreciate how I've been. And then like your transitions into like Fire Season and Fire Season 2 and like just now Jawbreaker, and it's like it keeps getting like deeper and complex, but it's still like the same you.
Yeah.
That's why I personally love Jawbreaker, is because it felt like old Zach with like refined edges and just like a more definitive thought process behind it. Can you speak to that, I guess, a little bit?
No, before all this started, we were talking about how I used to be addicted to World of Warcraft and leveling up your, your cooking or your swords fighting or whatever skill it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you keep at it and you keep going, I feel like it's kind of two different skills. There's like, World of Warcraft, you have your swords fighting ability and your alchemy and all that different stuff. It's like you have to level up your confidence, because that's Fire Season gave me confidence. Babyface gave me depth.
Yeah.
And people respond more by and large to confidence.
Sure.
And fun, because it's like the similarities between Fire Season and my pop songs is the confidence, and then depth doesn't reach as many people by and large, but it speaks a lot. I mean, it's depth, so it goes deeper for them. I still get messages. I have like a couple songs about suicide and stuff like that, and I still get people messaging like, this is like Babyface, I hate my vocals on Don't Give, or I can't even remember the name of the song right now, but I'm basically singing about, Don't Let Me Go. Oh, Don't Let Me Go.
Yeah.
I hate the vocals on that, but people message me all the time. I wasn't good at singing, but people message me like, yo, this song, like, saved me, bro. Like, or like, this song got me through this. And it's like, you need them both, in my opinion. And especially when you've been through a lot of pain, it just is very cathartic and like, it helps to help other people.
Yeah.
And so.
As well as you, too.
Yeah.
Talking through it. Like, you obviously know you went through that, but like, being able to talk about it and express it, like, almost it opens the space up a little bit more, where you can go through and you can talk about it,
it opens a space up for you and for other people. And I think if you've been through pain, you just kind of got to speak on it. I think that's like the biggest difference. Like a mainstream example is like Drake versus Kendrick, where it's like Drake, I just don't hear a lot of pain. And so put it on at the party, I'll listen to it at the gym. It's fun, but it's not speaking to me really. There's no pain. He's got bars, passion fruit, like all these different songs. I want to dance. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the energy, but there's no pain at the end of the day. I was dating this girl a couple months ago, and she didn't have any pain. Like she didn't really, she had like a really easy life. She was super nice. It was good. It was nice to be in like a healthy relationship. We had a healthy breakup, but there was just no pain in it. And I was like, and maybe that's unhealthy, but I was like, we just don't see the world the same way.
Right.
And I need people around me with pain in their life, or be able to express and relate to this pain.
See eye to eye on things,
and
just in general.
I think that's the thing about pain, is that it's like ugly a lot of the times. And so I think, and that's kind of the point of Babyface. Like I'm a little kid, but I'm all tatted up with a gun to my head, and it's like, it's just ugly truth and pain, And I think that's the difference. Like Fire Season, not a whole bunch of pain. It's mostly flexing.
Paint the walls, like
that's
I guess
true.
on 2.
That's true.
I guess I was talking about 2.
And even the first one, there's some moments, but it's not fully immersed in pain like I did on Jawbreaker.
You touch
Babyface,
yeah.
Jawbreaker's a good, like I took the confidence from Fire Season and I took the depth from Babyface, and really was just like, let's make a full project.
100%.
And even with this new Jimmy Jawline project, it's like you're just telling a unique story. You're I get the confidence from Jimmy Jawline and singing, and then I get the pain from getting to a certain level and then fizzling out. You know, it's like when you combine those different things together, you just get to have. Honestly, it's more fun, which sounds weird, but it also just like speaks to people more and people connect with it more, because like with the Meat Canyon video, it's ugly. Like people don't like to tell ugly stories, but ugly stories are like what we want. Like stories are so boring if like there's no pain in it.
Right.
And usually they resolve and the hero
struggle
wins. Yeah.
100%.
But and then when we're in the pain, we're not like, oh, I'm Harry Potter in this story and I'm living under the stairs right now. We're like, this shit fucking sucks. I'm going to give up. Yeah. I'm just going to sleep in my bed and be depressed and go work at the gas station, which there's nothing wrong with that. But it's if you're doing it out of pain and out of this inability to move, that's not what you want to do. Yeah. You have to mix it up. You have to find humor in it. That's why I love Native culture. And at least in my experience, there's just like, there's so much pain, and then there's a lot of joking too, and there's a lot of community, and there's a lot of, I don't know, it's like commentary. Is you're just basically taking a sad situation and bringing light to it in a funny way. And that's another thing I love. I love doing comedy too. I've done a comedy set.
Yeah.
It's similar to writing music, especially rap music. There's punchlines and stuff. And a lot of my jokes are about being Native or about my life, and it sucks. It's sad and it hurts. But like, you can take a problem and flip it upside down, and then be like, it's like what I like about the most prolific comedians is they're usually talking about some taboo subject or some painful, hard thing, and they just hit you with the right hook. You're just like, whoa,
they
what the
infuse
heck?
it with like a level of like perspective.
And then suddenly it's easier to talk about. Yeah. And you can be like, oh, I'm aware of that now. And so that's been one thing. It's not like the Native community altogether, but a lot of the parts that I interact with and my family and community, it's like we're joking, we're taking shots at each other. You know, it's like a little game, and we get to make fun of different things, and it's the only way you can do it, bro. Honestly, if you don't do it, you're just like, this hurts so bad, I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
And so whether you're getting it out through music and expressing something actually sad, or you're getting it out through joking, or you're having conversations, you just got to get it out.
Yeah.
So
100%.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you can't keep it in.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It just builds up, and you feel it. It like will manifest in your body. It'll manifest in your community. And like, even beyond the jokes, I mean, Native communities are great one to pick out, people with socioeconomic issues. There's a bunch of different things, but you can see it and feel it build up. And it's like, if you don't talk about it, if you don't let it out, if you don't try to go alleviate it and talk about it, then people just start drowning. It's bad. The whole stuck in the bed thing, you know?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. No, thanks for talking about that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Kind of moving into like process. How's your process kind of changed from when you started to where you're at now? I mean, we've kind of touched on a few things, but
the process is so weird. Sometimes I overthink it. Sometimes it takes me months and months to write a song.
Yeah.
I wrote Sing in the Shower on the way to the session from driving from Helena to Billings. I wrote it in the car on a piece of paper.
Love it.
I had the melody. I had the melody from a different beat way before, and then I found this new one, and I was like, I'm coming to Billings. 6 Point Pros, John Barnea. Love that guy. I love you, John. He had me for a session. I was like driving, and I was writing the song, and so like, but I wasn't looking at the paper. And so when I got there, I was like, I can't even read this shit. It wasn't in the lines. But we showed up, and we made this, like, I wrote it in like 45 minutes. Showed up, recorded it, whatever. One of my biggest songs.
Yeah.
And then other songs like Smooth took forever. Took me forever to write. I wrote it over the course of a couple weeks, couple months. Projects, sometimes same thing. I've written it out over months and months and months. Sometimes I will sit down and write 5 songs at a time, and they're all fire. Yeah. You know, it's like, it's really, I do like how the root of genius comes from like genie, where it's like you get visited by a creative spirit that operates through you. I think that's very true.
It's like a flow state.
Yeah, because there's just sometimes when I just can't write anything and it's awful and it just is not there. And I can sit down and bring it out, but I really do think that, I think even Michael Jackson said this too, where he's like, I have to write the idea down first or Prince will get it. Like, the idea is coming to you from the universe and you better get it out or it'll just leave.
Right.
And yeah, so my process is all over the place. I kind of just take it how it comes.
Sure.
But I can turn the pressure on and produce good material.
Yeah.
Which is what I've been doing for this latest project. And I do think it can kind of be like going to the gym too. I think sometimes you'll just be blessed with a hit or a great idea or a bar or
just comes to you.
A beat, whatever. You're like, this is it. It's just flowing.
100%.
But I mean, it's the same as going to the gym or playing a sport or whatever, where it's like some days you just show up and you're just on fire. You're just hitting every single basket. And you're like, what's up? And then there's some days where you show up and you're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I don't want to do this at all.
On?
I'm missing every single shot. Yeah. But it's very important. World of Warcraft. Level that skill up, bro.
That sword.
Every level you get, it's harder. You got to put more work in. But yeah, when life gets tough, it just means you've gotten to the next level.
Yeah.
And process, yeah, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter how you get there.
Sure.
It's just like, that's the top of the mountain. Some days you just run straight up the mountain. Some days you find your way. Some days you take the path you've always taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I talking to somebody the other day about process and just like, it really like some people like they have a specific way they do it. And that's the only way they do it.
Right.
You know, and like they'll never change it.
Yeah.
And it always produces something for them.
Are you like that?
No.
You're all over the place too.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think that like it's important to try different things and
100%.
try different techniques, because it's like you can do one thing the same, but how are you going to know anything different unless you like switch it up?
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Got to stay loose.
yeah,
Be able to do, be able to adapt. And if you
100%.
find a way that is good for you, keep doing it.
for
But
sure.
I do think, like, even process-wise, like inventing a new character to get out of your normal
Exactly.
way of writing or your normal genre or
Yep.
whatever, start writing about new stuff. Because I do think you can get bogged down. I mean, there's only so many stories you can tell as Harry Potter. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, after a point, it's like, oh, cool. The 18th reboot of this series is coming back, and like buy all the new merch and blah, blah. It's just like, sometimes you just got to flip it and tell a whole new story.
Yeah.
And I think that can happen in the process too. Because your process does tell your story. If you're sitting down and writing every day at 10 a.m., that's the story. I sit down and write every day at 10 a.m. Like, that's what your bars are going to be about. Yeah. And so I think living life is not linear and has like a specific process you can do that fits all. So I think switching it up is good, but also mad respect to people who have the same process.
100%.
Yeah.
And like they do it,
That's
and that's
discipline.
what works for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. No, but I do like the way that you explained it with the mountain and the sword sharpening. Like that's a huge part of it. Well, I guess kind of getting to like a little bit of final thoughts.
Yeah.
As like, what, you're 12 years in to making music.
Yep.
What kind of advice would you just want to put out for artists, people that you care about, anyone who kind of hears it? Like, because we're living in an interesting time right now, as we were kind of talking before we started recording, just society and culture is ever changing, and the perspective of social hierarchy and popularity and all that kind of stuff. Like, how have you kind of learned to navigate that a little bit as an artist who like has done well, for the current landscape that we're in Montana and music? And I don't know if you want to speak on that just a little bit.
Yeah.
And how you've navigated that.
The way I navigate most things in life is there's a Jake the dog from Adventure Time.
Uh-huh.
He says, this is not the exact quote, but he's like, the first step to being kind of good, or sucking at something is the first step to being kind of good at something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you're just always going to suck. You're always going to be bad at something.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not actually leveling up the skill.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it should be hard. There shouldn't get, like, it should just get harder the further you go. Mm-hmm. When you're leveling up that skill, sword making, alchemy, whatever, like we were talking about earlier, you going from level 60 to 62
mm-hmm.
is a lot different than going from level 1 to 10.
Right.
It's like 1 to 10 cruises.
Yeah.
And so really putting yourself in a position where you're scared. Like, it was scary to put out Jawbreaker. I was saying a lot of stuff. It's scary to make a stupid pop album because it's like people will listen to that and think that's me. Like, some random person, some of those songs will be the only exposure they have to me. What I'm talking about, like, I'm putting on a nasally voice, like crybaby type stuff.
For sure.
And it's all an act. It's not actually reflective of who I am. I'm just having fun. Mm-hmm. And so it's scary. It's scary. It's hard to sit down and write stuff and just be like, this is bad. Mm-hmm. I fell off. This isn't good anymore. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm too old to make rap music. No one listens to my shit anyways. Like, whatever it is. Like, it's all just thoughts. I'm just saying you're going to get to that point 100%. Where it doesn't, like, and we were talking about this earlier, like, people look at me like I'm popping, like I got it going on. It's like you get to that you get 50,000 monthly listeners, and then you get bummed when you go down to 30. Yeah. It's like those feelings will always come. They'll always come. It's always that resistance. That means you're leveling up. Yeah. If it gets hard, you're going from level 71 to 74. You know, like, you got to grind that shit out. Yeah. The reward for hard work is more work. It's just like, it's a bummer. And what I have to say is, even if you don't get anything from music, if you make music and you get 5 monthly listeners, like, I've learned so much from doing this that will just serve me forever, regardless if everyone stops listening tomorrow and I have 5 monthly listeners. I learned how to increase my confidence public speaking. I learned how to network. I learned how to express myself. I learned how to sing. I learned how to rhyme. I learned how to write metaphors. I learned how to connect with people. I've brightened people's days. People have brightened my day. The value you get isn't from the money or the numbers, even though those things are cool. Right. The value is from leveling up the skill. And I think, just suck at it. Suck at it and show the world that it sucks. Because that's what Jawbreaker is. Like, there's no cool part of being like, my stepdad was abusive. It's just not cool. Oh, my family went through all this pain. Oh, I experienced all this hardship. It's just not cool. Sure. And it's like, sometimes the story's just ugly. And that is part of it too. It's really just about doing it. Yeah. And I think, especially because I think AI is going to cause a lot of issues. Yeah.
It already is, man.
I think art is going to become a lot different, and I think it's just going to be different. But, like, if nobody listens to this, it helped me connect with you. It helped me learn how to talk more in a public space. It helped me open up and do this new thing that I haven't done before. Yeah. So just suck at the thing and put it out and get better. Keep leveling up the skill. Yeah. That's what I would say.
I love it. Yeah. I love it. Because it's so important. Because we all are scared. We're all in our own heads a lot of the time. And we're afraid of, like, what other people think, or we want to change their perception of who we are. And, like, we have to remember our humanity. Like, we're humans. You're human. Like, we're not perfect. We're not, like,
I am, but everyone else isn't, bro. And y'all got to learn how to deal with that, dude. Because that sucks. I'm so sorry.
You just have to learn, you know? Like, you can't take yourself too seriously.
No, you can't. You got to loosen up. It's not that serious. Yeah. You're going to die someday. Yeah. Like, imagine not doing the shit you want to do. Right. Just being like, oh, I was too scared.
Right. Like, living with that regret for the rest of your life and being like, crazy talented or like just having like a fervor and love for something and just like never giving your full effort to
not
it.
putting it out because it didn't get 1,000 plays, didn't get 10,000 plays,
You're not getting
didn't get
that
100,000 plays. That the
external
feeling
validation.
just never goes away.
100%.
You'll always be chasing that next one. If you can try to get rid of that and do it because you want to do it, you're gonna be good to go.
That's beautiful. I love it, man.
That's how we do it.
I love it. Well, I appreciate you sitting down and chatting, man.
This was fun.
Yeah, dude, I can't tell you like how much I appreciate your music just as a young kid, like
Let's go.
not even like knowing who you were, but knowing that like you lived in Montana and that you made music and like someone that I could look up to as a younger artist and a kid. And I want you to know, like, just face to face, like, I appreciate your music and your hard work and everything that you've done, like, in the community, and like it's affected me greatly. So I want you to know that I appreciate it.
Dude, you're killing it too, bro. You're doing it.
Thanks, man.
You producing. We got this going on. I don't even know how half this shit works, bro. You figured it all out. We got a camera rolling. That's nuts. Hell yeah. I only know how to press record, dude. So I send my shit off. Everybody does everything else, bro. You're figuring it out. Let's go.
For sure, man.
Hell
But yeah, I appreciate you sitting down and having this convo, and excited to hear what comes next.
What's coming next?
Yeah.
One Hit Wonder Boy, the Jimmy Jawline story, coming out on your mama's birthday. Watch for it, baby. Here it comes. Let's go.
Thanks.
Bada bing, bada boom. That's it.